How you doing? Welcome to Friday. We are here already. I can't believe it. I've just been having a bit of reflection time from all my client sessions and following up with all my notes and various things. It's been a really busy week. And often these themes come up to the surface. So without mentioning names or situations, I wanted to talk about it today and hold a bit of a conversation around this. And that is sometimes this pressure to do certain things that perhaps we ought to do. And there are some people out there who are giving advice where they may say, it's time to get an office space. It's time to build a team. Why haven't you got an assistant yet? Or you're at this stage of the business, so therefore you need X, Y, and Z. I see this so often in so many different ways. Sometimes it's that pressure when you are about to have a baby and you go to a big department store and the person who might happen to be on commission will say, this is what you need. This is what needs to happen. This is what you need to purchase because this is how you do parenting right. And I did that the first time. And then the second time I was like, oh, we don't need that. No, that's not going to work for our family. And this brings me on to today's point, is that this game of business, there is not one way to play it. And in fact, there isn't an obvious path, a one route, a one sort of direction, a sense where if you do this, you get this tick or you get a cheeky little token. It's not a game of Candy Crush where you follow a process. And what we are learning more and more so, and what I'm hearing from my clients all the time and how I'm supporting them, is that post-pandemic, everybody has a different set of requirements. There is not one way to do life and business. And so every step of the way, what we need to be asking ourselves is, what does our life require right now in order to support my business? So there's definitely been times as a coach, I've been qualified for 10 years, where my life at 30 looked very, very different to my life at 41. My life at 30 was much more flexible. I didn't have small children. I could get up when I wanted. I could work more or less. I was just in a different phase and stage of my life. Now, at 41 and a half, I've got different priorities. I've got different things that I need to do. I've got time restraints in my day. And so instead of just listening to advice all the time of like, how do I scale? Or the fact that I've now done this for 10 years, what should I be doing? And I'm sure that there would be people out there who would say to me, like, you should have a team by now. You should have this. You should have products. You should do X, Y, and Z. But the truth is, for me, my version of success and how I work, which then supports my life, I love doing lots of different things. I love having a portfolio career. So I never just want to be a coach. I love coaching. I love helping people. But it's not just the one thing that I do in my week. I have auditions, I have speaking gigs, I record podcasts, I do some writing, I do stuff for the school, I see friends. Require from me right now? What do I need? And a word that I share so often with clients is about capacity. And this pressure from society to just keep doing more and more and more and more and pulled in different directions. And there have been so many books over the last few years of like how to make $1 million in 3 months, or how to do this and how to scale and do things quickly. I know for me, and I'm doing it here and massaging my heart, I need things to feel really good in my body. I need things to not have a negative impact on my nervous system, where I'm getting up in the middle of the night worrying about various things, or getting hairy, scary emails from clients, or building something that feels out of my control that I can't control. Because the capacity and the situation that I have been in with having small children is that I'm in that constant situation from being a parent. I'm in that, like, are they going to be all right? Are they going to sleep tonight? How are they feeling? Has one got a temperature this morning? Oh my goodness, are they swimming today? Are they not swimming today? Like, all of the stuff. And so knowing that about my life, knowing about my capacity, I've really, really needed this word of simplicity. How can I make this the most simple version? How can I do this in the easiest, most straightforward way? And I know that that word, that phrase, that way of being is not particularly sexy, because people want excitement and spontaneous and launches and razzle dazzle and spontaneity and things blowing up, things going viral, and all of these kind of big, flashy, sexy words. But I have not been in that position in my life to be able to fulfill that, for example. Yes, there have been times where an acting job has come last minute and I've gone, okay, right, yeah, we can make that work if we all go. Especially when I had, when both my babies were really little, I had like absolute dream speaking gigs. And I knew part of me wanted to say yes. And so there had to be a way of like, can we make this work? Can we go? Like one time, I took my mum and she sat with Luna in the green room while I did this thing. And it all felt manageable because it was an hour out of my time. So that was all good. But there were certain things that they weren't in my vision at that time, because I was thinking about what we were going to eat for dinner. I was thinking about, would I ever sleep again, etc. And there are so many friends, clients of mine that are in different stages of their life. So please do not let anybody tell you where you should be at, what you should be doing, because it's very easy for people to give you advice if it's not their money, or if it's not their risk, or if it's not their business and they don't know all the insights. We know there is no longer a one size fits all for this. We have to be willing to sit with these questions ourselves. That's when we're going to get the answers. And I know from experience, I can say this hand on heart, because if something feels really good to me, if it feels doable, if it feels like it meets my capacity, if it feels in alignment, if it makes my body feel good, if I wake up in the morning excited for it, I know that that's when it's going to soar. That's when I'm going to get results from something. And this is not necessarily about, oh, it feels easy and doable, so therefore I should just do those things. There are definitely things that I do that are outside of my comfort zone. But what I'm saying is I'm not doing things to such extreme or a way that other people do it, where I feel like I'm doing the equivalent of a bungee jump every day and go, oh, I'm out of my comfort zone. Oh my goodness, this feels too much. If I can get to a place where I've built my business model so I feel grounded, where I feel good in it, where I feel of use, where I feel like I'm giving value, that is the sweet spot for me. I hope that has been useful for me. If you want to find out more about business models, how you build yours, how you create your income pie, maybe like me, you want to do lots of different things. Maybe you want to get to a stage where you have different income streams, you work in different ways, but also you have a flexible model. So if you have more capacity, you can turn it up. And equally, if you want to wind things down, I know this year when we go on holiday, I'm debating at the moment, do I even take my laptop? I don't know. That would be the first time. I think I probably will, to be honest. I think I will. But I definitely don't want to be doing client sessions. And there have definitely been times over the years, even on holiday, I've been doing all sorts of things, or proposals or pitches or sessions or being available, self-tapes, all of this. And I know for me, based on my capacity, I want to build in that rest time for me as well. And yeah, just constantly check in how I'm working, why I'm doing that, and all that good stuff. All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for being here. If you want to go and check out that money course, it'll take you through a lovely way of doing things. Go to the money one, nickyraby.com/the money one. If you want to go into my freebies house and go to the money section, do that, nickyraby.com/the money room, or just money room. I think it's just money room. Or if you like, I don't want the digital courses, don't give me anything I need to log into, I just want one-on-one. Yeah, let's do that. nickyraby.com/work with me. That's it. Happy Friday. Have a lovely day, lovely weekend, and lots of love, and I'll see you very soon.